Hi YouTube, I'm back. This is JMod, and I'm going to go into what Bible everyone should have and why you should have a hard copy of it. So I use the King James Bible, hard copy. The reason for it is the only Bible I really do feel in the spirit that is inspired by God and really can help you guide people into. Sorry, I'm opening a. I'll open the gate later and post a video of my book. But anyways, the hard copy, you need to have a hard copy because after the rapture, the apps are going to be taken down. They're going to be banning books. They're going to be burning books. You're not going to have any way to get one if you don't get one before the rapture, okay? Recommend getting a King James Version Bible with Old and New Testament in it. And I recommend you hold on to it because if you're left behind, you're going to need that for survival. That is the sword of God, you know. Without that Bible, you're not going to be able to protect yourself from demons because you need it, okay? It's the sword. It's literally the sword of the Spirit. Just like you have the armor of God. The full armor of God I'll go into. You have the armor, which is the breastplate of righteousness, the shield of faith, the sword of the Spirit, which is the Bible, the shoes of peace. I don't know what they call the armor shoes in old days. You have the belt of the gospel, I think, which is also part of the Bible, which is what Jesus did on the cross, which are the 5 pieces. I'm trying to think what else you need. Faith. Oh no, I already went to shield of faith. I'll post a link to what the armor, a channel to what the full armor of God is. But yeah, the Bible is very important, the King James one, and especially the KJV, which is the King James. Without that, I'm afraid people are not going to know what to do when the rapture happens. The deception is going to be so real. There's Project Bluebeam the government has. Then there's the what was it? The device the military has where they can project voices in people's heads from miles away. They've been using that to fake footsteps for soldiers for a while. Oh yeah, it's called the Voice of God weapon. It's what they call it. Then you have Project Bluebeam, which is the ability to put holograms in the air or wherever they want. That looks super realistic. So that's going to be something that they're going to use. I've looked into a lot of this stuff. A lot of these channels I post in one of my videos, they're links to their channels. They're really good at what they do. They do a whole bunch of good research. You should go watch their channels, subscribe to them. You don't have to subscribe to me, but go to their channels and subscribe to them. Watch their videos. If you don't subscribe to them until you watch some of their videos, because I don't want you thinking that I'm trying to get you to subscribe to them. I just want you to watch their videos. You use your discernment and see, maybe even look up some of the articles they're talking about. And once you see that they're true, then go ahead and subscribe to them. But my point is, they are true. I've looked into it. They're all speaking facts. I subscribe to all of them. I watch their videos on a daily basis. The information they supply is really good, very helpful, awakens people and gets them on the ark for being saved. But let's go back into some other stuff. Biden, I feel like President Biden, is purposely bringing America down. We're not going to have another presidential election this year because the rapture, I feel, is going to happen April 8th. And when that happens, chaos is going to happen. And they have a bill passed right now that allows them to take, what's it called? Where the one in charge gets full power and gets to stay in charge, okay? Then you have Focus 2030, and I'll post a link in that in somewhere in probably the next video about Focus 2030, the agenda they have. 2030 is supposedly the day Jesus Christ is going to make his second coming, okay? You got 7 years of great tribulation before that. Pretty much they literally tell you what they're going to do on their agenda. If you go and read their focus2030.org or whatever, I'll give you the website. They literally tell you what they're doing to people, what they're going to do, what their plans are. Then you have Pope Francis, the false prophet, telling people that it's okay to bless gay marriage. And in the Bible scriptures, it literally says being being homosexual is a sin. And even Sodom and Gomorrah did that, and they got judged heavily by asteroids. God literally sent asteroids, and they found Sodom and Gomorrah recently. An archaeologist, I can't even pronounce some of these words, they found the site of Sodom and Gomorrah. And what they found was shocking, and 2 witnesses have a really good video on that. You should watch it. But it literally, God sent asteroids down to Sodom and Gomorrah. These asteroids hit the ground, pretty much made a nuke almost, nuked the city, and burnt everything, and pretty much turned a lot of things to salt. And that's why it tells you about Lot's wife becoming a pillar of salt, because she turned around and looked at it, and the angels warned her not to do that. So yeah, I highly recommend you watch their channels. Definitely, if you have any questions about what video on a specific channel you want me to find for you, I'll look it up and give you the link to it in like a message on one of the videos you posted on the question on. But yeah, these guys do heavy research on what they do, and I'm happy to be able to vouch for their truth and what they do. We need more people out there watching for what's happening. And God a Minute does a really good job on the eclipse. I recommend you watch his videos on the April 8th eclipse that's coming up before it happens. He's really good. He's marked out a lot of locations, like Nineveh is in the path of the eclipse. There's Rapture, Indiana, I think, is in the eclipse too. And there's a lot of signs pointing to that being the eclipse. Then you have the stars, which are the signs up in the stars, and show you that the eclipse happens right on the chain of the 2 fishes, meaning the restrainer might be removed. Rapture at Hourly Watch did a really good job recently on one of his videos on what do you call it, the ladder, Jacob's ladder. You should watch his video. He really, I linked in one of my videos, his channel. You should go watch it. The channels are all linked in the description of the Antichrist and the false prophet video I made. So go watch those. Those channels are good. If you don't think I'm speaking facts, go watch all their videos, and you might have to go back a few days and stuff to catch up on everything. But yeah, they do a really good job, and I'm glad that the Holy Spirit guided me to all their channels. I really am. So I'll make another video here shortly. See you in a minute, YouTube.